last week.
Everything here has something to do. Here, make them dance during your entrance.
Do not mention my kids again.
Look, Dad, look what I can do. I can survive a helicopter crash. Your wife, and especially your kids.
Shane McMahon on Kevin Owens.
And family, I'm going to take WWE down.
Per the chairman of the board, I'm sorry, man. You're indefinitely suspended.
This Las Vegas, welcome to Sin City Smackdown Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kevin Owens.
That he has a lawsuit hanging over WWE that could give him complete...
Welcome to the Kevin Owens Show. And cowardly attack on me, an attack during which was a figure of authority, and he put his hands on me. He attacked every board member, every McMahon. Now instead every Tuesday night from now on, and we're gonna make a few changes around here, a few improvements. And the first person to get fired is going to be Sami Zayn. And let me clarify, I don't mean two suits that look the same, no. Well, I don't. Canceled forever. You know what, actually, before I keep telling you how I'm gonna improve this show, let's do it right now. Mr. McMahon, come on out. No, it can't be. No! You thought you were Shane McMahon, but it turns out you're an actually talented person. Well,
Sorry, it's just old Dolph Ziggler again.
Great play.
Well, Dolph, thank you so much. Thanks for entertaining us. We'll see you later tonight. No McMahon in this building. I'm gonna keep telling you.
Yeah, this is probably just Dolph Ziggler again.
No, it's not. Like he did in giving the indefinite suspension to Shane McMahon per Mr.
I hate to break it to you, Kevin, but you don't run this show tonight.
Well, Daniel, I'm happy that you're happy. Once I take over, I actually have big plans for you as the Kevin Owens Show's
In manual labor, you should probably try it because Mr. McMahon is going to be here very soon.
Daniel, let me assure you, I cannot wait. Not going to like what I have to say.
Who's got on his mind?
Kevin Owens wants to turn this into the Kevin named the stipulation of the SmackDown Tag Team title rematch and chose a sit-down live Women's Championship
In a match brought to you by Novartis. Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, AJ Styles!
been challenged well by her specifically for one super.
Perfect 10. Time! Dillinger!
See, even my own grandmother at one point thought this was just a fad for me, but she's gonna.
Earlier today on social media, Dillinger said, quote, and this matchup brought to you by Novartis, the first of. And Dillinger's got to be careful here early on there, right to the
Ring competitor in the game today.
Oh.
Case in point.
Now trying to pull Styles off of the apron. Styles, spine this for the United States Championship on
now look out.
Smackdown. Here,
Watch this.
Before the break, boom, right into the post. Firing off here. Oh, and Dillinger gets the boot up. Right for the pin.
His homework.
Dillinger. Dillinger. Oh, and a forearm there, blasting. Give it at Baron Corbin. Phenomenal forearm to Corbin. Corbin for a second. One more time. Tiebreaker.
That's it.
Styles down here after the tiebreaker, but still in this fight.
Oh no.
Oh no. What's the calf crusher? What are you doing?
Desperation time for time. He can't take it.
Finish the job.
Watch this. Baron Corbin. Boom. Catches a phenomenal.
So close to taking out Styles, hitting the tiebreaker.
Styles may be the best in the world to lock in the
Aggressive, and he brought it in every sense of the word against AJ Styles. That's the mark of a great United.
Baron Corbin's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, that's the mark of a sore loser.
Styles into the WWE Universe, and as said, the cheap shot artist.
Boom! End of day. Baron Corbin did a pretty impactful job of reinserting himself.
AJ Styles, next week, your United States Open Challenge, I'm your opponent.
Breaks in this business, that's exactly what Baron Corbin just did.
Rusev, you've requested this time to discuss your recent trip back to Bulgaria.
So I needed the time to go home, recharge, and be with the family and people who love me. They looked at me with shame and embarrassment. But Rusev is not a loser. I must break a legend.
Who his opponent will be, Shinsuke Nakamura, or the modern day...
Your WWE Champion, Jinder Mahal!
Here is a man who believes he is, quote, the greatest champion.
If Jinder can adapt and maintain that mentality, he may work.
Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Randy Orton to earn the opportunity.
That Jinder Mahal is going to have to be extra prepared come Hell in a Cell.
Oh, trust me, Jinder will.
The next challenger for my WWE Championship. A charisma and energy never seen before in the WWE. How do I know what the artist is going to be thinking? I get inside of his head. The artist. What do you see when you see this image? What I see is constipation. A masterpiece, but he forgot to learn the most important phrase in the English language. And then there's this one. This right here is Shinsuke Nakamura when he's listening to Michael. The far too familiar face of Shinsuke Nakamura. Godzilla! What I'm talking about. This right here is the American way. Want to hold this WWE Championship because if you do, they will chant USA when you're trying to speak. They will say, you can't speak English, nor do you care to learn English. Shinsuke Nakamura, it's not worth it. I advise you to walk away. Shinsuke Nakamura, tu kosh ni Jinder Mahal de makavale Jinder Mahal.
Someone tells me he just did a great job of igniting the fire.
We're going to find out next month at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
A new intro for at the top of the show. New music for that. Ooh, a limo for me. Make that 2 limos. One for me, one for my buddy Jimmy. Just finish writing it. But you know what? It's good I ran into because I wanted to tell you. You remember we had just wrestled in an armor in front of like 42 people, maybe? Company in sports entertainment in the world. When things get tough and you can't make the rent and the armories start calling again.
It's wrestling in armories than to ever work for you.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Been this excited since you went to visit Shenandoah. The New Day!
Big E and Kofi.
You notice only Big E and Kofi Kingston are out here right now. We'll tell you more about that. And instead of have 2 members involved in this match who are present.
Championship. And just a few weeks ago, the Usos won the opportunity. City Street Fight.
Here we go.
And here we go right off the...
You don't have to tag in and out. It isn't all out brawl until you capture a victory.
All these instruments are...
Oh, God.
Oh, Kofi onto the floor. Oh, no. Big E face first into the steel. And a Big E. And this was how it happened. Shoulder first into the... What about the big ending? Oh, Big E right to the sit outside the ring now.
Remember, Kofi suffered that huge back body drop. In the meantime, mentality.
This is just a downright mugget. Here comes Kofi.
Wait a minute, Kofi Kingston. Got and a drop kick right off point. Oh, the kendo stick being turned against the champions. Oh, it's
Sent up and over to the phone.
nasty fall. Smackdown Live.
Kofi from throwing a steel chair.
Oh, God. Kofi with a chest fall.
Oh, my God.
Into the barricade. Uso giving chase. Oh, the Uranagi. Big E starting to feel it. Another belly to belly. Here, and Jey Uso sent him to the top. Now Jimmy Uso, what's the quick foot? Oh, got him. Oh, right on the side of the face with the inside up top here. Oh, he called vacation. Sent Jey through the tap. And now Jimmy Uso, catches a shot. New Day, midnight hour. The New Day are champion.
The New Day, once again, Smackdown Live Tag Team Champion. Hats off to the New Day.
The Usos fell flying through the Thomas and Mack Center to put away the Usos.
I may join them. I'm sure you will, Saxon. You guys can go enjoy some.
Told Kevin Owens earlier tonight, all the fun and games come to an end as Brian awaits the center.
You definitely recognize this woman, one of the baddest women on the planet Earth, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
What is that
You're
on
welcome.
Ellsworth?
Don't worry about it, Tom. This is a leash.
Yeah, talking to Naomi, she's seen in the past so many champions.
One-on-one with you, Carmella, just last week. A lot of people questioning.
And if it wasn't for him, I'd probably be champion right now.
And look at Naomi there with a kick on a
Cash in whenever you see fit.
That makes me the most.
Naomi pretty dangerous here in this matchup. Wants to win back the championship, but face. Naomi able to duck underneath here, and Natalya and Naomi meet in the middle.
Is the champion, I would say her.
Boom! Right in the middle, both superstars. The champion trying to fend her off. I just whipped down.
It is in jeopardy.
And a leg drop there.
I mean, both of these women, they've both been champion for a reason because
Naomi. Natalya. Looking for the sharpshooter, but sent. Look out.
Wait a minute. Naomi took out Carmella and right into the steel. To sit down here on the sharpshooter.
Natalya staring right at Carmella.
Taps out to Natalya. Amidst all the chaos at ringside, it's Natalya standing tall with the champion. And you saw Naomi go over the top, took out Carmella and Ellsworth. However,
Unlike everyone else here, I actually enjoy your beautiful voice. Theme song for the Kevin Owens show, and I think you're absolutely perfect for that job.
For the Kevin Owens Show.
On his way to SmackDown Live to address Kevin Owens.
from Melbourne, Australia, the Candido family, Vince, Teresa, Isaac, and Lance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tom Ziggler.
Are nothing done by wannabe supposed in-ring performer in WWE history. For your affection, so you would think I'm a star, but you know what? With being a star, so you know what? Fine.
I'm actually kind of offended right now that this is happening. Good. Continue here.
Is that superficial enough for you? Here's the sad reality. At some point, oh yes, that reminds me, each and every one of you idolized him.
I guess if you got to be ridiculous to make your point, then be ridiculous. But
so this is what it's come to. Sprinting to the ring, blow-up dolls, running like an idiot. Anyone can do what I just did. Anyone can do what I do in this ring. No one! I couldn't care less about you.
Bros are ready to go. I understand Mojo Rawley was partying at rehab over the weekend.
and their opponents, out of comply, Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
Know Gable very well.
And Dutchin in Las Vegas, Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable, their second outing.
Process right here. Mojo calls this collaborating. He gauges his opponent's reaction.
For a very, very exciting team. What's the limit for Benjamin and Gable?
Years ago here in WWE.
Oh! Still insane.
He even got a sports management degree. Almost.
And Mojo. have worked very well together.
Oh! Shelton launched face for rehab together.
Oh, shoulder first into the side of the ring. Oh, with a missile drop kick right on point.
Shelton.
Oh,
he might not.
Spot to the top here.
Yo! My God!
Gable and Benjamin secure another victory.
The edges, it takes time to develop tag team chemistry, but what a victory. Oh, look at this. There's your boy, bro.
And the chairman has arrived, everyone. Ready. Mr. McMahon is live next. We're back here on Sin City Smackdown Live, but this might...
Mr. McMahon!
Owens earlier tonight, you're not gonna like what Mr. McMahon has to say.
Hello, Vince. You don't mind if I call you Vince, do you? Now I get to feel what every WWE superstar before me has felt.
I don't feel intimidated, Kevin. I feel more like nauseated. Yeah, he did. He was all over you that apparently earlier tonight because you couldn't. You didn't fight back because Shane McMahon was beating your ass. Oh, yeah, big, bad, courageous Kevin Owens. I'm going to sue WWE. I'm going to sue the board of directors. All because you think you've got the upper hand. All because you want that power, don't you? Kevin Owens, yes! How many lawsuits I've been in, how many courtroom battles I've been in. You see, for better or for worse, the laws of this land are written for people like me. It won't be the following year, it may not be 10 years from now. Who knows when it's gonna be.
Your son Shane put his hands on me. Do you understand that?
Not so much putting his hands on you. I suspended Shane because he didn't finish the job. Hit you so hard down through your throat that he didn't pull out your liver and showed it. I suspended because he didn't pummel you in the face so badly I wouldn't be able to determine the front from the back. But not yet. No, not yet, because you know what? I'm going to reinstate Shane. And that match will be Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon inside Hell in the Cell.
I'm not going to get fired after I beat your son senseless. I can beat a McMahon senseless.
Oh my God! No!
Can beat a McMahon senseless.
Oh, no.
Oh my God!
He's become a different human being. This is...
Oh, no, not again!
No,
Kevin! No, Kevin, no! Kevin Owens has lost it.
Come on, Dad.
Listen easy.
Come on, Dad.